already know what we're going to talk about. Shit just works. Nothing is scripted, but it's organic and it's fun. Oh, Irene K unscripted. I like that. You like that? I like that. How you get that man? I chuckled him straight out his jaw.
Yeah, he the fuck out of me.
Macaroni and cheese and a chuckle, bitch. Clean out his jaw.
Yo, macaroni and cheese and a chuckle is crazy.
Come and spit it in my mouth.
Hey, man. Ooh. Sorry.
Come back, Clarice. Come back. Yeah, ooh.
Hey, I don't care what nobody say. That shit go hard every fucking time, bro.
Every
You
time.
did your big one with that intro, girl. You did your big one. Hey, y'all.
Hey,
How
y'all. What's
y'all
up?
doing?
Happy motherfucking Thursday.
How your mama them? Okay, good. Welcome in. Y'all know the rundown. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, and share this motherfucker out. Tell a friend to bring their ass on up in this motherfucker. Hey, Zay. Hey, Zay.
Hey.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all got y'all glass of wine, y'all edibles, whatever the fuck. Because we about this. This might be a little bit of a huge conversation tonight.
Mm-hmm. We don't know how serious it's going to stay because you know how our brain goes.
Right. Baby, the intro is evidence of how our brain goes. Left,
pretty much.
Okay. Left, real fast. So the topic of today is how did you know it was time to leave?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna just play the video first,
mm-hmm.
and then we'll get into the things. Okay, we'll get into the meat and potatoes. Hey, boo.
Hey, bookies.
Girl, where is the beautiful bean footage? Hold on. Okay, there it is. Got it.
How I knew it was probably time for a divorce. So it started one morning about 4 or 5 months ago. So y'all, this is fresh. This is still pretty new. I was still in my bed and my husband was in the shower. I'm sleeping good. And of course, his alarm starts going off. When I went to go turn it off, I saw something very interesting. So you know how on iPhones and Androids, like you can see the last media played on your phone and it kind of scrolls across the screen? Well, when I picked up his phone to go turn the alarm off, the last media that was played was corn. Not corn, y'all know what I mean. Not to get mad right away. I mean, I'm not a prude. I watch corn from time to time, but it was the timing. It was 7 in the morning, right before work, and it was just sitting there on his screen like it was the fucking weather app. The reason this bothered me is because a couple years back, he had an emotional affair that apparently had carried on for like a year. And one of the things that he blamed it on back then was a corn addiction. So seeing this on his phone felt very familiar, let's just say. So I texted him, probably not the best way to deal with this, but I wanted to name what I saw and give him a chance to be honest. So I told him, I said, I wasn't snooping. I just was turning off your alarm. Is there anything that I should know? This is what I asked him. So this Negro immediately calls me and he's like, well, I wasn't expecting you to see this. And I was like, well, shit, I wasn't expecting to see it either. Is there anything going on? He's dodging me. He ducking, dodging, not trying to answer the question. Finally, after the third time I asked, he finally said it. He'd been thinking about polyamory. Y'all didn't see it going there now, did you? Now listen, polyamory wasn't even new to us. Not that we participated in it, but I had casually brought it up to him over like a decade ago. Like it was one of those maybe in 10 years conversations, but this Negro never let it go. And here we were. So at first, I was devastated. I'm going to be honest. But I was also so broken at that point in our relationship that I actually tried to entertain it, y'all. I started texting him rules and boundaries and shit. Like I was prepping for it. But eventually, I got quiet and I realized that I don't want this. I can't do this. And I told him that, and he seemed fine with it. That night, he came home, and we barely spoke to each other. But let me tell y'all what I did. I sat on the couch, I opened up my laptop, pulled up a Google Doc, and I literally sat there for a couple of hours and wrote out everything. 16 years of history, the good, the bad, the numb, and then I dropped all that shit into Chat GPT. And I asked Chat GPT, does this man love me? And Chat GPT did the equivalent of a long sigh. And it laid out all the facts and said, from what you're describing, it does not sound like love. Y'all, let me tell you, I physically threw up and I didn't need ChatGPT to tell me this. I was there, but just to see it on paper, that shit rocked me. And so I went to him and I asked, why do you love me? And his answer, you take care of me and you take care of the kids.
Yep.
And let me tell y'all, y'all are probably like, girl, he had been honestly saying this for years when I would ask him. We'd been together for 16 years. So, of course, I'd asked him this question before. But this time, something broke. Or maybe something finally clicked. I don't know. It was like a movie scene, y'all. It was like a movie was playing in my head, scene after scene, shooting in my head. All the moments I had brushed off, all the times I told myself, that's just how he is. It felt like I was watching like my own relationship on a screen, and suddenly I could not unsee it. I saw the emotional distance I had been excusing for years, the way I had been filling in the gaps, doing the heavy lifting to just keep us connected while he stayed absent. I realized I had been building the bridge both ways and calling it love. And in that moment, I finally saw it clearly. This wasn't just about him being broken. I was broken too. I had been so busy trying to carry the weight for both of us that I had just ignored how empty it left me. So from that moment on, we have lived in separate rooms. We were lucky and blessed enough to have a separate space for him to go. And at first, I thought that the space might spark some clarity. I thought maybe if I step back, he'd step forward and fill in the gap. But what I've gotten instead was mostly silence, avoidance, and distance. And that's when I realized this isn't the beginning of healing for our marriage. This is the beginning of the end of it. But here's the thing though, I don't share this for pity and I'm not trying to bash him. It's just the truth, my truth. I share it because I know so many women are sitting in that same quiet confusion, just wondering if they're crazy for feeling unloved while just holding everything together. You're not crazy. You're not weak. And you damn sure aren't alone. So let me ask you this. Have you ever had that one moment where everything just clicked and you knew the relationship you were in wasn't built to last? This was my story. Let me tell y'all.
Ooh, child. Ooh, child. You
I'm
should have
I'm gonna
told.
let
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
let
why
you
I didn't
start.
bring some liquor.
Now, I don't know why you didn't get no look. You saw the title of this shit. I don't know
I
why you
seen
didn't
the
get no look.
video. I guess maybe just actually absorbing it.
Yeah, it hit different. Cause
Yeah.
even
Cause
like,
like
of
I
course, I
listened to
watched
it
it.
prior, of course, but it's
Right,
like now I just kind of really like, ooh, God.
right. You taking it all in of what she's saying, and I don't know about everybody in here, but I 110% see myself in everything that she said.
Same. And welcome in all the new people. We sorry. We was watching the
Hey
video. Y'all come
y'all.
in. Okay, go ahead.
But yeah, I 110% see myself. I
I
know exactly
definitely,
what that process is.
definitely
You know
is.
what I'm saying? To
Definitely.
make the realization that you have been the one doing all the work.
Mm-hmm.
You have been the ones trying to hold everything together, trying to please, trying to accommodate, trying to make it, and
Mm.
then making excuses for all the things. And then
Ooh.
you look up and you realize that because of this, you've created distance from your circle, from your support system,
Mm-hmm.
because you don't want them to see what you know is real, but you just think they just don't understand. And so I just no, deep down inside they gonna call you out on that bullshit,
Mm-hmm.
and
That's
you're
true.
not ready to face the truth of it.
Baby, listen. I mean, starting from the beginning, just the trying to accommodate everything that she thought would have pleased that man to make it work. I definitely resonated with that because I've been there before. It's like, at that point, it's like you're putting somebody else needs before your own at that point. It's like, okay, yeah, he wants to be, do poly. Okay, let's talk about poly. He wants to do this. Now he having this. It's like you feel like at some point, if you're not, you're wondering if you're good enough. And you're fighting
Mm.
for it to the fact because you want him to want you the way that you want him. But at the end of
Mm.
the day, like he said, and I've had that moment before when you ask somebody, why do you love me? And it has nothing to do with the essence of who you are as a woman or nothing like
Right.
that. It's like, I love you for what you do for me. And like he said, I love the way you take care of me and the way you take care of my children.
But you can hire a maid and
Which
a
is,
nanny.
it is, but you want, at the end of the day, like you always say, them kids gonna skedaddle in a minute. They're not always gonna be there.
Right.
So it's like at the end of the day, you still want your husband to love you for who you are and not just the role or the things that you play in his life. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, so I that one was like, I had when she said that, like going back, having that moment before, it was like, you have no clue who I am. You have no love for me as an individual and who I really am. Or if you even probably took the time to even know who I am.
That is something, the moment of realization that the person that you just spent so many years with,
Oh
that
God.
you live with, that you
Yeah,
spend day in and day out with, has no clue who the fuck you are at the
exactly.
core of who you are.
Yes.
That shit is so crazy. I don't know if y'all have experienced this, chat.
Ooh, it's bad.
You know what I'm saying? What up, it's real good. I don't know if
What's
y'all
up,
have ever
broski?
experienced this shit, but when I tell you, it is something that it literally, it shifts you.
It
You know
does.
what I'm saying?
It does.
Because you kind of go through the stages of denial because you be like, this nigga, did this nigga really just say
No clue.
and then you start asking questions. Is he confusing me with another bitch? Or does this motherfucker genuinely just don't know me?
You don't. It don't. It's like, to be surface level for 16 years is crazy business.
Crazy word.
Crazy business.
But you want to know what though? It's not hard to do when you really think about it.
Nope.
Because a lot of people, they get into relationships or they get married and then life starts to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of continuing to pour into each other, support each other, they
Mm-hmm.
just let life happen. Things start
Mm-hmm.
to fade away. You know what I'm saying? Infatuation now has gone. Maybe y'all are
Mm-hmm.
not connecting physically as much as you used to, or emotionally as much as you used to. Now
Mm-hmm.
you got kids. Y'all done had,
Mm-hmm.
illnesses from parents and aunts and uncles and all the people, and you experience death and you experience all of these things that really
Mm-hmm.
can just, it changes who you are as a person. Not even
Mm-hmm.
talking about in a relationship, but just as an individual living life, all of
Right.
these different experiences start to change who you are. Hopefully hopefully not in a horrible way,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just a process of life.
True.
And if you all are not making sure to take the time to learn each version of each other that you're
Mm-hmm.
going through, then of course, you're gonna look up. That's why a lot of people don't realize that they don't know the person they married to until them kids out the house.
You gotta spend time with people after that.
Okay. Cause
Girl,
now you
listen.
you you ain't got nothing distracting y'all. You ain't got nothing taking up your time outside
Mm-hmm.
of your husband or your wife or your partner or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now you sitting up here looking crazy and talking about something, it's a stranger in my house.
Baby, that's why they was talking about how bad divorce was getting when COVID had hit that one time.
Cause motherfuckers didn't know who they was living with till they
No,
was
it's like,
in
I
that.
got to spend time with these motherfuckers. I mean, what?
And, and listen, I'll be 110%. As bad as COVID was an eye opener for me. Cause the moment
It
I had to be
was.
in that house with that motherfucker,
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Oh, I got to get the fuck out of here."
I
No
got to
reprieve
skedaddle.
from this nigga.
I got to do it.
No, right. No fucking reprieve from this bitch.
None.
Girl,
Mm-mm.
I started sliding right in. Like literally a week into this shit, I was like, oh, like
Mm-hmm.
I had. And now let me also be honest though, I had already started having that feeling that okay,
Mm-hmm.
I need to. We finna wrap this shit up.
Yep.
Just like it was a video I saw where a dude asked a girl, um, is it true that women break up with you in their mind before they
Oh,
break up with you?
absolutely.
Like, and hell
Oh,
yeah,
hell yeah. It could be months,
hell yeah.
damn near a year.
Okay. Cause
For
baby,
real.
it was probably close to a year process for
Mm-hmm.
me because you go through the process of accepting what the situation really is. Just like she was saying, you
Mm-hmm.
start to realize
Yep.
what things are. You take off the rose colored glasses. You start
Mm-hmm.
to be honest with yourself because that's the first problem.
True.
You've been lying to yourself about this relationship this whole time. So now you got to
Mm-hmm.
be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? I personally had to ask myself if this motherfucker, clearly this nigga ain't gonna change. This
Never.
nigga is who he is. Every now and
Mm-hmm.
then he'll try and show me a better side of himself because he see my ass fading the fuck away. Which I can't
Mm-hmm.
stand this shit. That shit irked the fuck
Mm-hmm.
out of me.
Mm-mm.
Right. They ended this shit early. You know what I'm saying? And I had to sit down and ask myself, this nigga ain't gonna change. If I
No.
look up 10 years from now, will I be happy?
Nope.
Will I be content? I
Right.
was like, hell no, I gotta get the fuck up out of here.
And here's the thing: we both said this on the show. I am so glad, glad to God be the glory that I didn't have no kids. Cause I know me. I know me. I would have stayed even way longer than I already
Yeah.
did because I would have had this thing in my head, that's family, that's this, and you want you person to have your uh to God be the glory. 'Cause I
Position. Okay.
know, girl, and then also
When they
kind of like
say
what you
God
was
protect children and fools,
listen,
amen.
listen. Like no children came into fruition. Thank you, Lord. I appreciate it. Um, but
Yes.
even kind of like you said, and that's why another reason why people stay for longer than they need to, because if she wouldn't have bust him out, baby, he would have kept going. He would have just let that relationship just as long as he probably would have ended up
Because
cheating again. He
right,
probably would have because he was unhappy as well. And
right. That's why he started acting for the poly shit.
yeah, but then and then like I was talking about before, that's why you have to be careful though when you get in those situations that you won't, because at that point we cultivating the status of the relationship. Like if you say okay, yeah, we're gonna allow him to do this, you allow him to do this, now you allow him to do that. Like you said, if you keep letting that person be comfortable that is in the wrong in that relationship, you kind of just giving them permission to treat you like anything.
Right. Exactly, Day. After you had a child, you stayed to
Yeah,
teach.
yeah.
And that's a danger. That's ooh. And he got the fucked up part. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that motherfucker was trying to get me pregnant for that very reason.
Woo,
That bitch was trying. Jokes
baby.
on you, hoe. You raggedy bitch.
We be like, I just know you pregnant. I just know after that when you pregnant. You be like, okay, yeah, all right.
And ain't
Oh Lord Jesus, that's funny
you
because it's so
tried
true.
and it failed.
And it failed. You was trying
Praise
your
the Lord,
hardest,
saints.
just sweating and pumping.
Girl, you know what? Because the shit I could say,
Just sweating and pumping.
let me tell you something. This totally separate side note. When you get out of a situation, you realize how much love can
You
cloud whether or not sex was really good or not. Cause
girl.
baby, the moment the love leave the room, you be like, nigga, what? Why is it
First of
bothering
all,
me?
as soon as the love leave the room, I realized you really wasn't even my motherfucking type. You ugly as shit, kind of cockeyed, motherfucker. Shit wasn't that great.
At all. Cause
It
I
became my
sure look
child,
back and
not
be
my
like,
man. I left in yeah. Girl, you ever look back on some shit that you used to fuck with? You was like, what the fuck was I thinking? What was I thinking?
should have been drug tested. Please.
I was like, Lord, my mind must was bad or
Okay?
something.
Over here trying to give
Woo.
people fucking opportunities and shit.
Good Lord.
You know? Trying to uplift the needy.
Doing community service or some shit. Like, no. Why? Like,
Cause
Lord, don't never let
niggas,
me get that bad. Ever
please,
again.
ever, please.
Like, and you know what? And it's not even that because it's like people mask though, and like we always like to do that word potential, and we start looking at the potential of somebody like, oh, but no, he's not. And then it's like, yeah, okay, that potential will fuck your life up.
It will.
Because you looking
It
at that
will.
20 and you taking a blind eye to that 80 that you need to pay attention to. That is a horrible motherfucker.
Right. Oh, horrible.
Horrible. With the
Niggas
oh
horrid. But
girl, yeah.
but but you know what though? One of the other things that she mentioned that I thought was so interesting is the fact that her first instinct, and I think a lot of us do this, her
Mhm.
first instinct was trying to fix it.
Yep.
He mentioned Polly, regardless of whether or not she wanted to do
Mhm.
it, she was like, "Cool, let's figure it out."
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like and this ain't even a woman versus men thing. This is just
Mhm. People,
a
yeah.
person who is in love
Mhm.
and wants to make their relationship work
Mm.
will do whatever they see
Ooh.
fit to try and make it work. And a lot of times we will sacrifice our own selves
Yep.
for the betterment
We
of the
will.
relationship.
We sure will. That's so sad.
And it is. It is because it's like you literally put yourself in a situation, or you could potentially put yourself in a situation that could break you worse than you already are. It could fuck
Yes.
up your mental. It could fuck up your self, how you view yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you try to go into a poly relationship
Mm.
and you genuinely like that's not something you genuinely want to do,
Mm-hmm.
then it leaves for a potential for there to be room for comparison and just
Mm-hmm.
it's a whole lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I've had these conversations, of course, on the other show about poly and what it really takes to be in a poly relationship and stuff like
Right.
that, which is even more because that motherfucker tried to pull that shit on me too. And he tried to pull it on me because he had a homeboy whose wife so
What?
happened she was when she was drunk, she was gay. That's how she put it. I was
Oh
like,
my God, girl.
I said, bitch, what?
Nigga, you can't even handle me. How you want us to bring another bitch in?
Nigga, you ain't got enough.
Gong.
Why
We
you
did a
want to be out
button.
here why you want to share your disability like that?
Listen.
What's this?
Mm-mm.
Why we want to do it?
No.
But also it's like what are you trying like what is the it's not that you genuinely feel like you could care for multiple people.
Mm-hmm.
You just want to be fucking greedy.
Yeah. Well, even in the video, I think she said it. She said that they were wanting to explore poly based upon the fetish videos that he was watching. So he had a type of porn, or not to say of porn that he used to like to watch. And I believe
Right.
she said that's why they were starting to have those conversations about poly relationships. So I'm like, so you think you gonna get into a poly relationship of the type of people that he been watching on porn, and you think that you're gonna be secure about that? When you already feel insecure about him watching it in the beginning,
Right.
you about to bring his real type into the relationship?
You know the funny part, you probably can't bring the real time because you hear stories time and time and time again about motherfuckers that say they want an open relationship, they want an open marriage. Nigga get out there can't even bag the bitch that he wanted the open relationship
Hello?
for, and now she over here she got 12 dates in 2 weeks. Like the fuck, like now
Mm-mm.
you over here looking sad, sir.
No.
You wanted this,
No, I
you
don't I
wanted
don't think
this.
I don't think men, a lot of men, I'm not gonna say all men, men can take it. Cause I feel like a lot of men are very territorial too.
Hmm.
And it's like you say, okay, yeah, we have this dynamic or whatever. We agree to be honest or whatever. But at the end of the day, dudes start to get very territorial, and it's like, oh, okay, well, you like, you sure, like, you think it's okay when it's on your end, and the woman is being understanding or whatever, whatever. But it's like, I feel like
Hmm.
when you hit that uno reverse, it's a problem. But I do like the fact that she said she came to herself and she was like, I don't really want this. I don't really
Right.
want this poly relationship. That is not who I am. That's not what I like. She's like, at the end of the day, she would have did it. And I wanted to say that because we'll do start to do things and lose ourselves. And
Hmm.
if she would have did that and just kept going on with the marriage, she, like you said, it will mess with your mental. Because I've been there. It will mess with your mental health, baby. You will look up and not even recognize yourself. So it's like, even if it has been 16 years, I know 16 years had to be tough to walk away from because you comfortable as hell. Now you talking about going into this world we in 2026 being single. Whoo.
The ghetto,
The
Jesus.
ghetto, girl, cause these baby, it's a cruel world out here today, pool full of fit
Tell,
dog piss and shit.
matter of fact, I forgot to send your ass a screenshot. Motherfucker gonna tell me something. Where you from? Bitch, who the fuck is you? Why is you in my inbox?
Exactly, girl.
Baby, can't even speak. Raggedy
Audacity is at an
bitch.
all-time high.
Well, don't worry about where I'm
Awesome.
from, because you ain't never gonna find it. It's fine.
Never.
But yeah, and I think that's one of the other things is like, and I had this conversation with somebody who actually was live on TikTok one day, and I'm mutuals with them, and and they were just talking at the time. They were talking about the relationship they were in. Luckily, they're no longer in that relationship, but they were
Hmm.
talking about the relationship they were in and how bad it was and all this other kind of stuff. And I was like, hey, I understand that you're up here, you're upset, you're crying, whatever the case may
Hmm.
be. Me personally, I don't think you need to be up here sharing your business.
No, hell
One,
no.
right. One.
Mm.
Two, the truth of the matter is, no matter what I say or anybody else says up here,
No.
you will not leave until you're ready.
Amen.
You can tell you, and that's the thing about being able to see from the outside in what shit really, really is. Because look, hey, Eve was spot on. Love is fucking blind.
Hmm.
Okay, love blinds you to a lot of things
It
because
does.
you want to see the best in the person that you love, and you just know that they can be this better
Mm.
version of themselves,
Ooh,
not
Jesus.
realizing that it's killing you trying to help them get there,
Girl, that
or
shit will fuck you up.
right, not even help but force them, because a lot of times that's what you're doing. You try to drag this motherfucker kicking and screaming to
Hmm.
be a
That's
better
exactly what you're
person,
doing. Hmm.
and you over here slowly dying
The
trying to
person
drag
you
their
honestly created of them in your head, because they've shown you actually time and time again that they're not that person, but you created this potential of a person in your head that don't even fucking exist.
right,
And you keep like, oh, but no, I just believe in you, Captain Saver, nigga. You that again, and you be like, and they just be looking at you like, girl, or dude or whoever. I'm not that person. I'm not. I appreciate you for thinking that highly of me, but and then they just start to do crazy shit because now they just want to get rid of your ass.
right. Or they real sadistic and they like to play yo-yo with your ass. So they gonna show
Yep.
you a glimmer of what they think you want. And
Mm-hmm.
as soon as it seems like you in bliss, they gonna snatch the rug right
That's
back from up
true.
under your ass.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it it's such a
That's very
hard
true.
thing to do. And people be like, well, why you just didn't leave? And it's like, if you've never been in those situations, you
You
don't
can't say
understand
that.
what it is to be in that position.
Mm-hmm.
And you're hoping, you're praying, you're wishing, you
Mm-hmm.
all the things for
All the
things to
things.
just be like they once were. Because at some point, shit was good.
Ugh.
At one point, shit was beautiful. Y'all was in love. You couldn't tell nobody, like couldn't nobody tell you shit about this motherfucker. That was your my man, my man, my man, or
Girl,
my
that
girl,
was
my girl, my
love
girl,
bombing and masking at its fucking finest.
baby.
Cause shit.
The level of twisted a person has to be, in my personal opinion, to keep up a facade
Mm.
until you know that the person that you're keeping up this facade for is comfortable. You've taken them away from everything
Mm-hmm.
that they know and they love, and you got them to a place where they are so at the very least
Just so in love.
far away from the people who could come snatch their ass the fuck up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
And you to trick them into being so in love, and then just to immediately snatch the rug from up under them.
Mm-hmm.
That is a dizzying experience.
Girl,
And there's a special place in hell for you motherfuckers.
I hope it is. Right
I hope
next to
it's the seventh circle.
right next to Hitler.
I hope you under Hitler. Fuck that.
True.
I
Where the
hope you
lava
way up
is
under
at,
that
as
bitch.
Cardi B say. Where the lava is at.
Okay. Bitch, I hope you is dancing on lava for the rest of
Listen,
your life.
because that is so crazy to to have the intention of doing that with somebody because you see that they have a good heart. There has to be a special place in hell for you.
Right.
They do.
Because at the end of the day, all that person wanted to do was love you.
They did. And
That's it.
then what it does is it really fucks you up when you now want to get into other, relationships and situations. Cause now you so damn guarded. Because at one time I was just a free lover, a free, oh yeah, you probably get the bubble gum pop. Now I'm like, what you want, bitch? The fuck you here for? Who sent you
Nigga,
here?
what?
Who
Why are
sent
you
you, nigga?
talking to me?
It's
Ugh.
like, you know what? It's like, but I heard this one lady say on Instagram. She said, I go in to every situation full of love, and then I start removing it as you start showing me stuff. So I was like, girl, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that again. I can't. But I listen. A
Listen,
facade is evil. We experience it from spouses, those we have children. That's true.
facts. Listen, it's
No.
I can honestly say after going through those things,
Mm-mm.
because I feel like in each one of my relationships that I've been in, it has been that I broke up with the person in my mind first, and then I went through the motions,
For
because
sure.
you literally go through everything. You go through the grieving process where you go through the bargaining, trying to, well, maybe if,
Mm-hmm.
and then if we do this and da 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 da, and then you hit the bargaining shit, and then
Mm-hmm.
you go through denial, and you finally get to the point of acceptance and all that other shit. And now once you hit acceptance, that's when,
Listen,
like a girl said, she told him, she said, what y'all perceive as peace is us just,
we
that's us
tapped out.
accepting.
Yeah.
We're done.
Like when you seen that woman go through an emotional state and then a quiet state, she's already mourned it. Like my last little a bit of emotion that I gave you and you disregarded it, the moment you disregarded my tears. Oh, please don't, I just had a funeral for you in my head.
Dead ass. Better be happy I ain't have one for you
And
in real life.
although I may be still walking around that motherfucker, please know you done you now you talking about, oh yeah, man, she just cool now. She don't even say too much. She don't fuss about nothing no more. And like you said, that lady said that you thinking you got peace. No, that woman tapped out. So as soon as y'all skedaddle, and see, that's what a lot of people gotta realize too. Just because somebody starts something a few months or something else after you broke up with somebody, that don't always mean they cheating. Nigga, you died in my head a year ago when we were still together.
Right.
I was waiting just for us to go on and disconnect or whatever, and I was cool. So I wasn't emotionally connected to you a year ago.
Right.
Like,
That part, Jazz. As my mama said, the leopard don't change his spots. Man,
hello,
listen.
and then you like, oh, and
Okay.
then it's like you finally disconnect, and it's like, oh, you just didn't give a fuck no more. You didn't care. You didn't do blah blah
You
blah blah. I was
you
like,
don't care about me crying. You didn't
no,
care about my tears, nigga. The
hello,
fuck
you
you want
didn't.
me to? And that's why I
Listen,
tell people, hey, be real careful with me. Cause the moment I don't give a fuck no more,
ooh, baby, it's
hey,
lethal.
it's a
It's
cold
lethal.
hearted bitch over here.
It's
I ain't gonna hold
lethal.
you.
It's lethal.
Like sometimes I will be honest, I've even scared myself
True.
at how disconnected I can be. So that's why I say,
Yeah.
hey, I tell you up for, hey, if you feel like you wanna play around with somebody, please don't come
Not
over
the one.
here.
Girl,
Please. Cause if I can stare a nigga in his eyes while he out on all fours crying his poor little heart out,
girl,
when you
it
leaving?
would take me a not to laugh.
I looked at the nigga dead in his eyes. When you leaving? You don't give a fuck about my tears, nigga.
Nope.
No. You
No.
didn't care about mine, so why should I
You
care about
ain't
yours?
you ain't
When are
care
you
about none
leaving?
of them.
When are you
Please
getting out
skedaddle.
of my house?
Please skedaddle.
Okay?
Expeditiously. And still
Fast.
after, like, so you just a runner. You don't try to stick nothing out. Are you serious? You know how many times I done forgave you? How
Listen,
many
okay.
times I done talked through shit with you, and now all of a sudden that you realize to this day, oh, you crazy. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Because
Mm-mm. I
I
have no
don't
more
wish,
nothing left to give you anymore.
I'm not going to say I don't wish evil. Not no more. I don't wish evil progress. We
Hey,
got to get
listen.
somewhere. I don't wish evil, but when I say I genuinely have nothing, like no
Nothing.
emotions, no feelings, no concerns,
Nothing.
none of that shit,
Mm-mm.
I ain't got nothing. I don't have nothing for
Mm-mm.
you. Like,
The only part that I am grateful for is my child, my children. True. Facts.
hmm
That's why I said I'm glad. I'm glad. I know me. I know me. If I would have, ooh, oh, I'd have been miserable because I would have stayed.
I would have stayed. I probably would have been on Snap, but I would have stayed.
Yeah. Poor baby wouldn't have had no mama. I would have been all under the jail.
When they had a mama and daddy.
Listen, because honestly, I feel like even in my when I was engaged to my fiance, the reason why I stayed longer than I should was because of his daughter.
Same.
So
We wasn't engaged, but a
yeah.
huge part of why I stayed longer than I wanted
Mhm.
to. And I was telling them earlier today on live, like that baby looked me dead in my eyes and said, "Why is you with my dad?"
Ooh. Yeah, once you realize the example that you set, because they looked at you as a mother figure, it was another reason why I knew it was time for me to leave.
Right.
Because it's like
Same.
I do not want a child that has been impressionable, because of my life,
Right.
think that this is the standard.
Absolutely not.
So yeah.
And
Yeah.
literally, and it's crazy. No, I was literally having that type of conversation with her about the things not to accept, and she dead ass
Mhm.
looked me in my face and said, "Well, then why you with my dad?"
Exactly. Kids are very honest. Kids are too honest.
So, baby, when I tell you I ain't had shit for her, we
Listen,
was sitting. I remember she had went with me to the nail shop.
they
We
do.
was sitting in the car, and baby, when she said it, I had just parked, and all I could do was turn and look at her.
Mm-hmm. And not say nothing. Yep. Had that
You
moment too.
waited 4 years for them to see what happened. Oh, baby.
Girl.
Cause I listen, the moment that motherfucker say you want me to go outside and be with them, bitch, I don't give a fuck.
I really don't.
That motherfucker cry. You don't care? No. Bitch, I don't. I
Really
ain't
don't.
got it. I
Really
don't have
don't.
the fuck that I had to give. The land is barren. They
Barren.
sought it, which is not coming back. I
It's
ain't got
not.
no fucks to it.
I don't.
I don't.
And you know
But
what's so crazy is the way I process stuff in my head now, it's like when a name or something pop up, it's almost startling to the fact because you really are dead. Like it's like dead in my brain. So when something pops up, I be like, kind of like traumatized because I be like, oh wait,
I be
that was a
disgusted.
part of my.
I be disgusted. Do you hear me?
I be like, wait a minute, ooh.
Such a fact. Okay,
I be
let me
like,
ask you this. What was a moment that you like? It was like one of the very defining moments, like nail in the coffin type shit. That she was like, "Yeah, I got it. Yeah, this ain't no coming back."
the nail in the coffin. I would say with my ex fiance is when you started the verbal abuse came with me. But then when you started to do it to your daughter, that was it. And I was like, nah. So that was like the nail in the coffin for me. Cause it's like I'll allow her to watch me go through it, but I'm not
Hmm.
about to let you. And that's not even my child, but that was my child. You know what I mean?
Right,
And I'm like, I'm not about to let you do that to her. You don't lost your rabbit ass mind.
right.
So
Uh,
go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say. So I got two different moments, but they kind of happened like right around the same time.
Hmm.
So one of them had to do with his daughter. You sitting up here gaslighting your daughter, and like
Hmm.
she's expressing her depression and all these other things. Hi, she's expressing all these things, and you decide that you want to tell her that you thought about killing yourself, and it was real like,
Hmm.
nigga, what the fuck is you talking about?
Yeah.
One of them motherfuckers. But then you turn around and try and gaslight me that your bad actions are my fault.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
I.
Same.
You know that meme they be going around with who was that? Was it New York from Flavor of Love when she was sitting on the bed, like just sitting on the bed with them shades on?
Yeah, that's her.
But I remember literally sitting in the bed like that, and that motherfucker saying that shit to me, and
Mm-mm.
I was like, "Oh, this nigga done lost it. He believed his own crap like that.
He
He
do. He do.
and that's the other part. The moment that you realize these motherfuckers believe the bullshit that they be feeding,
They do. They're sick in the
I be
head.
like, Like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Nah, nigga, I gotta go.
Time to roll.
I gotta
Time to
get out of here.
skedaddle.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Ray.
That lady coffin was him trying to shame me for doing what he wanted. Oh my God.
Girl.
If that is some bullshit right there,
Very
you
much so.
asked for this.
Hmm.
You asked for this. And now you want to try and make it seem like I'm the motherfucking problem?
Yep.
Girl, you talking about 2 seconds from being in the crazy house. Because the gaslighting a motherfucker would do
Yes.
to
I,
one, get you to do the shit they want you to do, but then to make you feel bad for doing the shit that they wanted you to do. Bitch, I would throw you
yes.
over a cliff at this point of my life. Don't do that.
I think my other nail in the coffin moment was my last time me trying to express myself and to say how I feel. And this almost probably would have almost took me to jail, but I left. I just like, you know what? Mm-mm. So when I'm expressing myself because I don't do it that often, I get emotional. I cry, whatever. It's not the fact that I'm trying to be. It's just the fact that it's sometimes like when I get to that point that I probably have let it just build up for too long. It comes
Mm-hmm.
out. I get emotional. He starts
Right.
laughing.
Sorry.
Yeah, he full blown laugh. See, now I'm about to go crazy,
Yeah.
but you
No.
laugh.
Yeah.
I'm trying
Out
to.
of
I
court.
am trying to express myself and tell you, and you trying to gaslight the situation and everything that I'm telling you about what I'm not liking about the situation. You try to bring it back on me, and I'm like, okay. And then so I'm expressing myself. I'm like, cause I love you and blah, blah. I'm just trying to make you. And you start laughing. I'm like, oh, I gotta go. I gotta
Right,
go.
big baby.
I
20.
gotta go right now.
I mean, shit, 20. Jail. Jail. I'd have flipped the fuck out so
I had to
fast.
leave right then in that moment because I felt like if I had my
Yeah.
toodles, I would have did it.
Now, the tool up in this
I would have
motherfucker.
did it. I would have did it.
Jail hot.
I would have did it because number one, it's already hard for me to express myself anyway, and you deemed yourself, from my understanding, to be a safe space for me to do that. At
Right.
this point, I'm about to be your motherfucking wife. And then it's like, and then at the end of the day, you're like, women are just so dramatic and disregard everything that I just said.
That nigga sent me a dick pic when I did it. I literally texted this motherfucker from work. Hey, like I don't know. I can't remember how the conversation started, but
Oh
I remember in
God,
the
girl, I would
conversation,
have went to jail with that one
literally,
too.
listen. It was if it wasn't for the fact that I was at work when it happened and I had time to cool the fuck off, I probably would have went. I dead ass would have went to jail.
Yeah.
But like I'm literally sitting up here telling your ass that like my mental is shot. Like
Mm-hmm.
nigga, I'm holding on by a fucking thread. This
Mm-hmm.
nigga sends me a weak ass dick pic.
Yeah.
And I said, what the fuck is this for?
I barely want that shit.
I didn't want it at that point.
Like you
Bitch,
trying to send
what
me some shit I
I ain't
barely
gonna
want.
hold you. Whatever fucking we was doing at that point was literally out of pity, nigga, just so you could leave me the fuck alone.
Mm-mm. That's true.
Take this coochie and go.
And I ain't even about to
Sorry.
give you no good coochie. I'm just gonna give you some.
Hey, hey, if that motherfucker ever said, man, that bitch didn't know how to fuck, you right, I did because I ain't want to.
I already bought it. You
That's
you
one little
you
point on
keep
my
that,
life.
big dog. You keep that.
I take it. Show did.
You keep
Couldn't
that. You
stand
keep
it.
that one, big dog. I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool up off it.
Okay, I
Cause
didn't want that shit
Because
at
people do
all.
not understand, and I know a lot of people are geared a lot of different ways. But as for me, you know, the coochie supply is plentiful the way I feel about you.
Amen.
It's on
Amen
a
and
whole
amen
different
again.
level. When I love you, and I got some love for you, and you got some love for me, and we treat each other well, baby, it's a different
Okay.
level to the coochie at that
Amen.
point. So it's
it is
like
physical and
when you
flowing
just
as a
with
leg.
somebody that you giving out pity coochie, pity pussy.
Bitch, you was just like, please get these three pumps out and get the
Right,
fuck off
just
me,
get
please.
yeah, because get hurry up, get up off me.
You don't be trying to switch positions. You don't be trying to.
Nah,
I'm not fucking back. I ain't doing none of that shit. Nigga, just come the fuck
listen.
outside
At
and
this point,
go
I'm
by
a
my business.
pocket pussy.
Cause that is the only time I'm a pillow princess, bitch. I'm not doing shit.
I ain't
I'm
doing a
here.
goddamn thing.
I
Like
just need you to go and do what the fuck you got to do and get the fuck out. Cause no. And I
listen,
told him, I said, what the fuck? How the fuck did you get from me telling you my mental ain't right? Now don't get me wrong. When I'm like when we good and I'm having a
uh,
bad day, absolutely, dick will
mhm.
definitely make me feel better. But nigga, we
Hello.
ain't good. I want to fuck you on a regular day. What makes you think when I'm sitting up here telling you my mental is about to break, I want to see your
It's like read
raggedy
the
ass?
room. It's like read the room.
Okay. And that was when he didn't defend our daughter after his son. Oh, bitch, jail. Oh, jail. Oh, he would have to go.
Oh,
Oh,
wait a minute.
oh, jail time.
Jail
Let me tell you something. And I
bar.
had this. I
I've
don't.
been to bars.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all this, just because I don't want to give nothing away. I need everybody needs to watch his and hers
Girl, that would be
because
me. That would be me.
absolutely,
Yep.
goddamn right,
I'll be
you
somewhere rocking
motherfucking
in the
right,
corner, act like I don't know what's going on. Ah, baby. Mm-mm.
baby. Who?
Whew. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I don't.
Girl,
God
I'm
is
so happy.
good.
Hey man, I'm happy you still here, boo, because
I wouldn't
girl,
be. I wouldn't be. I would not be.
it was really good.
It was
You
really
know,
good.
and this is the thing because every time I hear stories about what like how some women end up being in jail and
Hmm.
stuff like that, I be like, I get it,
I get it. Absolutely.
110%. Not every single woman, but a lot of them,
Mm-hmm.
because a lot of them are there because of love. They was in love with a nigga
Yep.
that played with their fucking
Play
heart
with
and
they
played with their fucking
fishes.
mind.
Uh-huh.
And depending on what they there for, either they did something stupid trying to prove they love for him, or
Yep.
you clicked the fuck out because that nigga was playing in your face.
Ooh, that's why right there. That right there is why like people be like, oh yeah, you cut people. Yeah, I was like that. I really was. You sneeze too hard, motherfucker, you gone. If it
Baby,
looks, smell, or anything like what I've got delivered from,
amen.
and healing from, I'm gonna skedaddle.
Baby, the way I've had motherfuckers text me and and I just look at my phone.
Yeah.
I don't even feel like blocking you.
Nowadays, the women have.
Nigga,
Oh,
what?
whatever. I don't even know. Um, but
Okay,
yeah,
hold on. We gonna make this statement loud and clear. Are there women that are abusive? Absolutely. We are women who have experienced abuse from men. That is the perspective that we have. That is not to discount women who abuse men, but we can only speak from our perspective.
right.
Okay?
I'm so proud of you.
I be trying.
On the reason why we always say that because we've had people that come into this show before that love to generalize.
Right.
One thing we do not do, and that's why we know you knew on this show is we don't generalize. That's why
Mm-hmm.
we'll say some, not all, or whatever, because it's not a good thing to generalize all people based upon your experiences.
Mm-hmm.
Now, have we all had some fucked up experience? Yes, but I would never sit here and say all men are bad, all women are bad, no, all these people is the whatever, whatever. Like, I don't care how bad my situation was because I do understand that good men still exist. And although you may have
Mm-hmm.
had bad situations, good women still exist.
Mm-hmm.
So to come in very boldly with such a bold statement, we just have to be careful of that. That's all we ask on this show. That
And
we
then
never.
also, like y'all tell us, choose better.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mm,
See how that works?
pinky.
Cause
Know what
baby,
I'm saying?
today, well, why you just don't, bitch? Don't please, hey, don't make me throat punch you. All right,
True.
please don't. But anywho, but yeah,
But yeah,
no, like people, and I think this is a very general statement. People need to stop playing with motherfuckers' emotions.
that is
To be
very
honest,
true because and I always tell people, especially in our community, it's okay to go ahead and use that behavioral health copay.
amen. Please,
Although we love the Lord and He has heard our cry, for those that do
E-
believe, because
right,
we both will tell you in a heartbeat. Yes, we are crazy, but we both love God, very much so.
amen.
And we both have faith, and we both believe in Him very much so. But it is
Mhm.
okay to use that copay too.
It is. God, here's my thing about it,
Huh.
and this is the one thing that kills me when people who are uber religious,
Mm-hmm.
jump into the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
God gave these people a skill set
Come
for a
on now,
reason. Okay? He gave these people a skill set for a reason.
He did.
If you do not utilize all the tools that he has put forth on this earth for you to utilize so that you can have the best lived experience possible, then
Mm-hmm.
big dog was fine. Like,
Mm-hmm. And I love that statement because like I always tell people, even if you think about even when he told Noah, he gave Noah like the exact measurements on how to make the ark. So you can't tell me
mhm.
he don't be pouring into people wisdom. Like at the end of the
Absolutely.
day, like he gave people the knowledge to fly planes, and you get on them motherfuckers all the time.
Without question.
Hello,
Most
without question.
every, most motherfuckers don't even bat. Bitch, I be sleep before they
Hello,
take off. That's how
hello.
comfortable I be on the plane.
It don't matter I. So you can't tell me this in the same way that you believe that people have knowledge to build planes, that people don't also have the knowledge to help you navigate emotions and to
Right.
navigate trauma in your past. Like again, like and then I have the beautiful, I love the fact that my therapist is also a woman of faith and she a black woman too. So we be in there kikiing and whatever too. So it's like it's beautiful when you can combine both things and have a person that helps you navigate trauma. That does not deem you crazy, that does not deem you whatever, but if you really want to go forward and have healthy relationships after you've been through traumatic experiences, sometimes you do need help from other people to how to navigate it.
Yeah.
Yes, we do believe the Lord, we do believe in all that other stuff, but having those tools to help you navigate, just say if you have anxiety, you having panic attacks, you having whatever,
Hmm.
from those situations, like how to calm yourself down, how to bring you center yourself and ground yourself back in. Like
Right.
I learned that from her. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So like that's why I always tell people, like, do not just try to brush off the fact that oh we have faith. We don't do that. We don't do the therapy thing. Maybe if you need somebody to help you to navigate shit, yeah,
Please do.
please
Because
do.
and here and listen, like Kay said, I love the Lord. He heard my cry, but baby, sit up there. Even though they say prayer without works is dead, so how is you still up here praying, but you're not putting in the work by going to therapy so you can find the
Huh?
things to help
Mm-hmm.
you move past the trauma in which you done had, so that when you are
Mm-hmm.
triggered in the future, you know how to handle it with the tools
Yep.
that you can learn at therapy.
Yep. Please believe me.
I'm just saying. But y'all cool with continuously passing down this goddamn generational trauma and shit.
Hello.
Bitch, I don't want that shit, ho.
I don't want it.
I don't.
I don't
Like,
want it.
I to each his
Mm-mm.
own. But baby, I will when I see fit, I will use my copay.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
sure will. Sure will. Because it'll also teach you how to um identify things too. Because sometimes when you so close into that relationship, like even like she was talking about her 16 years, when you get robotic into a situation, you don't really pay attention to it. Like I said, if she would never said nothing, he would just went on status quo for another 16 years. Or
mm,
hoping whenever they can start their poly relationship or whatever. But it's
right.
like sometimes you need something from the outside to actually give you a better insight on a situation. Because, like you said, you would just be sitting there and you would be just drifting and drifting and drifting and not paying attention. And just like Sis said, at some point you isolate yourself from a lot of people that will probably, be that in your life, and you don't have that at that moment because, like you said, you don't isolate it so bad, and that's another red flag to let you know that you may be thinking that you need to skedaddle, because I don't think love isolates you.
Mm-mm.
Like, I love watching like Klay Thompson and Megan Thee Stallion and their relationship, because
They're
it's
so
like,
cute.
just, I know, and it's just, I think the best part I love to see is his the way his parents embrace her, knowing that she doesn't have parents anymore either. It's like, I
Yeah.
love to see that, because I feel like sometimes God knows what to put together for missing pieces of your life and
Right.
things that you need even in a partner outside of even just your partner.
True. 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 Um. Damn. I had something I was gonna say, and now my brain went left.
It'll come back. Put it on.
Right. The funny thing about it, it's probably gonna come back after the show. It's over.
That
That's
could
gonna be the funny
happen.
part. But
I'm
yeah.
trying to think. What was we
But
talking about that before? That was probably in your brain.
I think it was something like not fully on topic, so that's why it's
Oh,
not.
okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
But yeah, no. I think, and I think that's another thing is like you go through all this stuff in life, and at the end of the day, a lot of the result after the fact is choices.
Oh, that's it.
You know what I'm saying? Do you want to sit in your hurt forever? Then cool, sit in your hurt forever. But don't fuck around and bleed on motherfuckers that didn't cut you. Now,
Woo, that's
don't
it.
do that. If you want to sit in your hurt by your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? But if you genuinely are trying to move forward, and to say this is not saying that once you get into a good healthy relationship that you still
Hmm.
won't have triggers. You're going to have
You're
triggers.
gonna have triggers.
That's one of the things that you have to realize, because people be out here, oh, I'm healed, I'm healed. No, you're just in a situation where you're not being triggered.
Yep. We had a whole show about that.
We did. Because baby, if you don't put yourself in a position to be triggered so that
No.
you can make sure you know how to handle the trigger and process it
Facts.
properly, then no,
It's
you're
facts.
not healed. And
You're
then
not
also
healed.
healing is a journey. I don't think it's a destination. I
No.
think it's that you're continuously working on, just like addiction. Like, you're never
Hmm.
just healed from addiction. Addiction is something that people make a
You gotta
choice
work at every
and
day.
they fight for it every single day.
Hmm.
And I feel like once you've gone through so much trauma and you want a different type of life, you have to work and fight for that every single fucking day.
Hmm.
Sometimes fighting for that looks like cussing niggas out.
Period.
At least for
Period.
me.
Boo.
At
Listen,
least for me. You
I'm just
know?
saying, like, I that bleeding on people, that right there is just such a huge statement, because I feel like women, we when we get a heartbreak, I feel like we don't do it as much as men, as
Hmm.
far as bleeding on other people. I feel like we isolate, and we just be
Hmm.
like, I'm gonna just stay to myself. I ain't gonna ever go through that again or whatever. But baby, when a man get his little heart broke, baby, everybody gonna feel it.
Yeah, it's a lot of them out there that can't.
Everybody gonna feel it, baby. Woo!
That's where you get all these incels and these red pill motherfuckers
And
from.
you know,
Somebody broke their heart.
and I want you to think about this and let me know if you experienced it. A man who had her first heartbreak from his mama, baby, please stay clear away from that man unless he done was set on somebody's couch.
If
Cause,
you, yeah. Well, I'm
woo,
gonna be honest with you. Baby, I just need you. Please, I just need you to have sat down and did some evaluation at the very least. And because if you have walked all the way through, first off, we 40, but
mhm,
okay, we in our 40s. Like,
mhm.
if you've gotten to this point and your mindset is still that of like a nigga in his early 20s, everything is everybody else's fault.
It
Woe is
is.
me.
It
You know what I'm
is.
saying? And don't get me wrong, that's not to say that people have not done you wrong in life. But at some point, nigga, where's the responsibility?
Exactly.
Where's the desire to want more? Where's the desire to want to change your life?
It's the
I'm
excuse.
If all you got is excuses, they like asshole. Everybody got one bitch and they full of shit. Leave me the
Mhm.
fuck alone.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Y'all just, ooh.
Baby, I just pray everybody out here that y'all just use discernment when
Hmm.
you dealing with people, because it's hard to realize the intent of a person when they're first coming at you. And if they just literally coming at you so hard, and they just got this all this love bombing and all this stuff, it's like, listen with your spirit, not just your ears or whatever it is that you think. Oh my God, he called me beautiful. Oh my God, she called me. No,
I
pay
need more
attention.
than that.
First of all, I hope that we ain't just being all goofy in the face, being called handsome and pretty anyway. Cause I
Some
need you to
people
start.
are
I need you to start speaking life into yourself, friend.
that part.
Cause you need to
Cause
be
baby,
speaking affirmations over yourself every day.
listen, cause you can't tell me I ain't finding a bitch.
Hello, you better.
Now I don't know how you feel about you. Not talking about you. I know how you feel about you. But I don't. To the rest of y'all, like to. Now me saying that I'm finding a motherfucker does not take anything away from anybody else. I'm just telling you what I am, how I see myself.
Like
Badass
Cardi B
bitch.
said, "Thank you, Lord, for making me the finest bitch alive," and she meant that.
Per
However
and
you look
did
at yourself, because at
and
the end
broke
of
the
the
mold at
day,
the same time.
listen, I need every woman and man to think highly of themselves in that nature, because I feel like at that point you wouldn't give away yourself so freely. You need to act like like we always say on the show, we both are our prize. I don't want you to get your
Hmm.
I don't want you to give yourself away too freely for me either.
Yeah, I think that takes. I feel like once you get to the point of thinking highly of yourself,
Hmm.
then you start to realize how much everybody does not deserve your time and
They
energy.
don't.
They
And
don't
I
have to
wish
be in your
people
space.
whew, talk about it.
Cause I know motherfuckers be like, Irene, you always by yourself. Unless you see, if you see me outside, I guarantee you probably count on one hand the motherfuckers you see me outside with.
Hello?
Because
Hello?
and don't get me wrong, it's some cool ass people out here in this world, right? But everybody doesn't just because I think a person is cool don't mean they gotta be in my space. Don't mean I
Mhm.
gotta hang out with them. It don't
Amen.
it damn sure don't mean you gotta come to my house.
Hello.
You know.
Like
But
I always tell people, time is the most valuable currency to me.
it
Like
is.
like I can get a coin back 10 toes. Like I can get a coin back. I ain't worried about
Okay.
that. But the time and the love, them two things right there are my most valuable currency for me. Cause it's like, although I can make more love out of my heart or whatever, but it's like that time I can't get that back.
You
Eight
can't.
oh three on this day, we can never get that back ever again.
Mm-mm.
So I'm not about to play with my time ever again. I'm not to play with my love and my
Right.
heart ever again, because at the end of the day, I can't get that back.
You can't. And
I
what it takes to rebuild what breaks in you
Ooh,
to
Jesus.
that, I don't want to have to go through that again. I didn't
Mm.
did the work. I didn't shed the tears. I didn't did the things. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Listen,
process the shit.
listen. I can't go through that again, because the fact that I got through it and didn't go to jail, and
Amen.
then I am stronger than I was back then. Because like we always talk about on the show, it's like looking at the person I was then. I don't even identify looking at pictures of
Mm-mm.
myself at that time, because at the end of the day, like that person was broken to the point that I had to rebuild myself with God's grace to the person that I am now.
Hmm.
And I don't identify with it. I identify with who I am today, and to God be the glory that I love who the person that I am today. But I know that I'm a still a continuous work that needs to be
Absolutely.
every day.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's going to continue until the day I die. Like
yeah, it is.
there, you know, I don't think there's a I'm the best version of me that I possibly can be at this current moment.
Amen. I
And
love you.
next year, I'll be the best version of myself that I possibly can be at that time.
She gonna
Um,
be the best wife ever y'all ever seen next year too. Best mother, best business owner times three. Huh!
great child.
Jesus.
It's 8:05.
Ah, you see how she ready to go? She ready to skedaddle. Keep clutching them invisible pearls. that she ready to leave? Ha! You gotta stick it in on your friends. You gotta stick it in on them. Speak it. Hey, bye-bye. Now she ready to go. She ready to do it. She like, we gotta go home. We gotta get the fuck out of here.
I swear to God, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. I can't. I can't. I can't. I
That
gotta
is
go.
terrible. See how she do me?
Cause,
See how she do me?
cause she do that on purpose. She know every time it's just who. I'll be like, whoa, okay, wait a minute, Jesus.
Never the hell again. How you know?
No, she's saying she won't get married ever again. Yeah,
Oh,
no,
I know
we,
that's what
yeah.
I'm saying. How she know
Oh no, Jazz has been at. I know what that was. What 2, 3 years ago when we was in
though? You
Chicago.
know what? You never
She has
know.
been
Somebody
adamant.
might cross your path.
That baby been adamant ever since. She said, She said, hell no. She
You
said, I'm
know what?
good.
I used to say the same thing until you know. Mm,
Oddly enough, after all I've been through, I have never said that I wouldn't do it again.
I
I
did.
just said I wouldn't do it the same way I've done it in the past. That's the only thing I said I
I did. You know, God, he the life
Listen,
after.
he done laughed at my ass plenty of times, so I'm fine. It is what it is.
Listen,
Because every time I done thought something, God was like, ha ha, that's funny. That's
that's hilarious.
cute.
You hilarious. Like I did not make you this beautiful with this beautiful of a heart to just live life and not pour it on to a spouse or to a child or to a I listen. Listen. She said, "Yep, I
Listen,
believe you do. If you know, you know."
listen, Linda,
But listen,
listen.
that still don't mean I don't still wish for you to meet a person that's gonna blow your back at.
Hey, listen, at the very least.
And you ain't got to get married, but you know,
Top your tank off every now and then.
get your a
A
back out
chiropractor, if you
partner.
will. It's nice to have a chiropractor. I should book an appointment.
Listen, with no copay,
Hey, okay.
no deductible, back just perfectly aligned.
Let me tell you something. I'm so happy when we went to Vegas, we did not get kicked out of our hotel room because the way we was
Listen,
cackling in that
girl.
motherfucker.
First of all, I don't even know. I think we had a nice. I didn't hear nobody when we was in our room. I don't know if we was because we had
I
a
don't
nice
know.
room. So I
We
don't know
did.
if we was like. I can't remember. What was our
We
room?
was we was on we was in a corner room, so we might
Yeah,
it
that's
might not
probably
have been
why,
nice. But
girl. And
oh,
I'm surprised we didn't
before
get
we
kicked out of
forget.
no Ubers. That's what I'm surprised.
Yeah, that's true.
We didn't get
'Cause
kicked out of nowhere.
we did good.
We did so good, but there's
We
always the
so
next time.
you never
We
know
just
what can
have
happen in the
goals
future.
now. I mean, I did throw up on myself, but that was a goal. I achieved that
Which
goal. I said I wanted to experience being totally intoxicated to the point where I just passed out and I threw up. And that's what I accomplished. So you would help me accomplish one of my goals. You're the best
let me
sister
tell y'all
ever.
something. I gotta tell y'all something though. Had I known this was gonna happen, I might have recorded. The way she came back to the table, I just told myself that was a goal, girl. What?
Girl, I couldn't make it. I couldn't make it.
I'm sitting
I
there
just threw up on my
dumbfounded.
shoes. And it was so funny. And I was so drunk. I didn't even know I threw up on my shoes till the next morning.
True.
I have poured into my other people. Okay. Listen,
Come on, man. We love a good porridge
we love the porridge.
into the right place.
Yes.
That's kind of key
And
about it.
then make sure in your relationships, bonds, and friendships that you are not just a pitcher, but you are also a cup.
Absolutely. And
Because
not a cup with a hole in it.
because I I get it.
But
Because baby, I
so
love the continuous flow of pouring. Ugh, baby. Love like this before. I never knew. Let me stop. I'm just
hmm
saying. I'm glad. Hey, it feel good to be a cup sometimes. Pour all it on me, Big Daddy.
I knew where the fuck your ass was going. I
Pour
knew where
it
the fuck your ass was going. That's why I had to hurry up and stop drinking. I knew where the fuck your ass was going. I knew exactly
pour
where the
it
fuck you was
all up
going.
on me.
You said, talk to me, talk to me, talk
I'm
to
just
me,
saying,
baby.
when you, I'm just gonna say, it's reciprocation in friendships, relationships, and bonds is beautiful, and I am so grateful for the circle of people that are there currently in my life, especially my sister to my right or to my left. I don't know which one it is. Wait, is you that?
Yeah.
Okay,
Hmm.
so that's why I said get a good circle. That's important in life.
Very important.
Very important in life.
A circle that stand in the gap for you and call you out on your bullshit.
Yep, and pray over your uterus every day. Ha!
So yeah, we won't be here next week. I'm not doing this. I'm not gonna do this today.
You always
Uh,
say that, but yet you still are here. You still do this with me, even off the internet. You're still here. Someone's still here, sister. Why are you trying to leave me? Go ahead. We're not gonna be here next week, but.
okay, so we will not be here next Thursday. So make sure y'all are checking out all the shorts that we post here on YouTube. Make sure you're checking
Disclaimer.
out our Instagram page.
Mhm.
I will be live tomorrow night on TikTok talking about
Mhm.
fragrances. I think I got like 7 or 8 new fragrances to talk about with y'all tomorrow night.
True.
This Sunday, I am still hosting a Crowned in Culture Live showcasing Black owned businesses. Child, Jazz, just it that is that's a road I Jazz, stop. Because I can't with her right now. So please don't encourage it.
What?
Um,
Just saying.
but yeah, so no, and I will not have a fragrance Friday next week, which I'll make sure to make a post about that later next week.
Mhm.
I if you're in my Discord, you already know why. Yay, I'm happy you enjoyed it day. If you're in the Discord, you already
Thank
know
you.
why what's going on next week. If you're not in the Discord, you'll find out when I post about it after the fact. Boop.
So pretty much, just join the Discord. Link will be in the description box after the live.
Amen and touche.
And
Uh,
thank y'all for joining with us. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking. Thank you for sharing. All that beautiful stuff. We appreciate y'all 10 toes down. Because as Jay Z say, y'all could be anywhere in the motherfucking world, but y'all be right here with us.
Therefore, make sure you get your seasonings.
Yes,
I'm
20%
happy
off
you
right
enjoyed it.
now.
Come on, 20% off. And if y'all, let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't get shit else, get that garlic lemon pepper. Okay.
Girl, listen.
If you don't, matter of fact, actually get the garlic lemon pepper and the all purpose. And I promise you, you're going to be set.
That's called the
Okay.
People Choice Bundle because that is the People's Choice, the two tops of the
Boom.
heart.
Get the bundle. Get the bundle.
And we want to wish y'all a happy Love's Day weekend, even if you just gonna love on yourself, love on somebody else. Just do some type of loving, okay?
Right.
Self
Don't be
care.
crying.
Another kind of care if you got somebody in your life. I'm just
You
saying.
know, any of
Check,
that.
do a flexibility check if you got somebody this weekend. See if you can, reach your limits. See how flexible.
Make sure you drink your water and take your
you
vitamins.
know, take your vitamins, do your stretches. See how far you can go this time. Maybe you can, hold your breath a little longer, go a little deeper. Ah, swallow a little harder.
We will talk to y'all later because she will keep going. Thank y'all for coming to our TED Talk. We'll holler at y'all.
Bye.